If you want to open the LTspice, you can click on this icon. I can zoom this icon in this pan window. You can see this. This is the icon. The zoom version is shown a little bit offset in this pan. You can also click here and write LTspice, and you can see the same icon over here, and just double click. It will also open the LTspice. So you can go and zoom in, make this window bigger. So these are this is the starting window. You can see these icons here. They are very handy icons. You can just click them directly here. Now these icons are inactive because there is no schematic file here. In the schematic file is the file in which you will draw your circuit and simulate it, and you will also do some settings, how long you want to observe your waveform, or maybe if you want to see the voltages or AC voltages, DC voltages. Because this is circuit 2 course, so we will be focusing on electric circuits parameters. This is you can start the new schematic here by also you can see the shortcut is Control N. You can open already pre-saved schematic file. You can go to this to save the things. You can Control S. If you want to print something in your schematic file, you can just Control P or just click it. These are inactive, so I'll just open this one, and you can see now here this is the schematic window. And now you can see that all these icons, most of them except these last one, they are inactive, and these are active icons now. So this is to save, this is to print. If you want to print your schematic file, you can just click this one and you can store your circuit for some documentation. These are the analysis setup. If you want to do something, how long you want to see the which you want to see the transients analysis, you want to see the operating point, you want to sweep something, so you will do something over here. You can also, like other softwares, access these tools from these toolbars here above also, but these are the shortcuts. They are very handy. These are the most frequent icons you might be needing. You can run the simulation by clicking this button when you're done with your schematic file and your settings on this by using this configure analysis. Then you can run this and it will run your circuit. If you want to pause it, you can also click it again. It will pause it. If you want to stop it somewhere, you can also click this button, which is halt. The shortcut is also visible. Whilst doing the simulation, you will be drawing circuit in this schematic file, and when you run the simulation from this run button, it can happen that you might get your waveform results in most of the cases. So if you get your waveform here like this one, so the new window will appear, and you can tile those windows. For example, in this figure, they are tiled horizontally. So if you want to change the view, you want to view these in parallel windows. So this is the purpose for tiling them vertically, horizontally, or maybe in the cascade. You can zoom in. Sometime, most frequently, you will be using zoom in. You can also see the shortcut Z. You want to zoom out, zoom back, unfocus them. This is most frequent you might be needing, and you can also see the space bar here. That is very handy. And just by clicking the space bar, if somehow you're drawing the circuit, and for example, if I bring this here, and if I want to rotate it, then I have to go over here on the right side and just to rotate it, and I'll click here. So things are messed up while doing this stuff here. So you can just press the space bar and you'll be back there. So I'll just right click and undo everything. So this is to zoom back, or maybe the space bar is much more convenient. While simulating, you might want to do auto range, or you want to pick some visible traces in your maybe you have multiple waveforms and you want to select some waveform. You can do this one, this icon. To connect the your components like resistor, capacitor, inductor, you want to connect them, you need this wire here. LTspice here is using it uses nodal analysis to solve it for the variables. So you definitely need a ground. So you always need a ground for simulating your circuits. If you don't have a ground, LTspice will not work. This is the voltage source. Uh, Most frequently you will be needing that. Resistor is most frequent element in our electric circuits. This is capacitor. This is the inductor. A diode maybe. And if you want any other components, you can click this one, and the P is the shortcut. .NET is labeling your wires. If suppose you want to see in an RL circuit, you want to see something. If inductor is your output, so you want to label your output as output. You want to name it as output that particular wire. So you can click this one and label your. You can give it a name and then place it on the wire you want to name output. You can also do text here on this by clicking this text. A window will appear here, and you can edit that text. Also, if you want if you press enter, it will just paste that text. But if you want to enter more, if you need more lines, you have to press Alt Enter. If you want to do PSpice directives, sometimes you need them directly for doing something in your simulation settings. So you can also directly take this directive here, and if you remember those directive name also. You want to cut something in your circuit, especially in the schematic circuit, so you can place components, and then if you click this one and click on that component, you can delete it. So this is supposed to be the delete mode or delete button. If you want to duplicate something, you can click this and then click on the item you want to duplicate. You can duplicate single element. You can also duplicate a complete circuit. In some simulation, you might be changing one thing, and so you need a duplicate of that particular circuit, so you can completely duplicate that. This is to just move. You cannot you use click to move things around, so you need this M. If you are a keyboard person, then you can use this M here, but I preferably use mouse, so I can click this one and select the object, and then I can move it. Otherwise, if you click on the schematic here, when you have multiple components here, it will select all by default the all elements will be selected if you click it here. So you cannot move anything here. You can move complete circuit, but not the individual items or individual components. You want to rotate, okay, this is the stretch mode. It is if you want to reorient your circuit or place, or you want to move something while being attached to the circuit. So if you click a resistor in a circuit, and if you use this move mode, then the resistor will be cut from that circuit, and you can move it somewhere else. But if you don't want to remove it from the circuit, you want to drag it. So this is for stretch mode is usually for dragging the circuit, not detaching the components separately. You can also rotate the individual items. This is most frequently used when you want to place a resistor horizontally, or by default you'll get the horizontal component, and if you want to rotate it, you can rotate it by clicking this item. If you click that item and then click this one, then you can rotate by clicking back that particular component. You can also mirror it, or so to speak flip it vertically, so this can be used. Maybe you want to show the values on the right side and variables on the left side, so you can orient them and then flip them, or whatever is the case. This is the undo and redo. So this is the interface.